All right, so another way, and it's way more affordable and less complicated, to teach kids how to design for the Glowforge, is in Google Drawing. So if you go to, well, actually, first let's find a reference photo. So one of the teachers at my school was doing a fish identification project in their science class. So every student in the class chose a different type of fish. So let's say trout is my example. Okay, so I'll click here and I'm going to take a screenshot of the trout, Command Shift 4. Okay, so now that's there. Now I'm going to open up a new tab and I'm going to go to drawings.google.com. And that will give me a blank piece. From here, I'm going to go to File and insert an image, upload from the computer. I'll go to that screenshot that I just took. All right, so now that is set. Now I can't lock layers like I do in Adobe Illustrator, but it's okay. Next up, you'll want to go to this line tool, and you'll go to this little arrow in between here and go down to the polyline tool. And you're going to zoom in and basically click around the outside of the entire fish. Let's go and just, before we're done, change this to orange so that we know that that's going to cut. Also, we don't want it to have a fill, but it doesn't look like it has one yet. So just keep going here. Trace all of this all the way around the outside of the fish. I'm just doing this in straight lines. It's the easiest way for kids especially. So I'm just clicking. I'm not holding the mouse at all. Click all the way. Okay, so once you get to the end, it will fill in with color. So then you can go in here and you want to make it so that it's transparent. And also, I don't know why it changed around, but orange, so that's going to cut. So then you can have the kids go back to the polyline tool. And now this time we're going to change it to blue. Oops, sorry. Nope. So you have to just, for some reason, you have to draw first before you can do that. So let's do the eyeball first. So for shapes, we'll go to the circle and drag a circle out and resize it like this. Okay, now we don't want it to have a fill, so I'm going to change that to transparent, and let's change this to blue. Okay, so there's that. Now we'll go back to the polyline tool again, and you're just going to keep adding in details. Escape. Nope. Okay. So yeah, you just have them do all of the details on the inside. I'll do a couple. You can also, you don't have to just use polyline. You can use the scribble where you just click and cover. Yeah, needs to be blue. Blue. And then this one needs to be blue. All right, so once they finish all the details, which should take them quite a while, then you can have them go to the picture and delete the picture so that all you're left with is the details on this. So then you can, in here, you can save it as Trout. And then you can go to File and you can, where is it? Download it as an SVG and load that into the Glowforge. If you go to app.glowforge.com, you can create a new design, upload a file, go into our downloads, go to my Trout, upload this. So in here, now you can see all the pictures. All right. Okay. So for some reason, I don't know why, I wish I had an answer for this, but there's a clip path. So this background piece is the clip path. What you can do is control click on this and you can ungroup it. And then you can go to this background one and delete it so that then, still there in here. So we could click on this one and delete it. Huh. Okay. So basically, now I would go in and you could do cardboard, you could do copy paper, you can do whatever you want. I did mine on draft board, but cardboard would probably be fine. And then you can go and set your settings. So this is the only part, the outside piece that we want to cut. This we want to score. I find that scoring is so much faster than engraving. I really don't allow engraving in the classroom, especially when I have so many things that I have to print out. So then I would just go ahead and print that and then have the kids color it in. So let me know if you have any questions.